Here we are.
Hey, every pony. Good morning. Welcome to the Ghostlight RPG stream. We are so happy that you are here today. We are here for our third session installment episode of Pitfalls and Ponies, a My Little Pony D&D crossover campaign utilizing the Tales of Equestria syndrome. Oh my god. Sorry, I guess we're a little giggly today. We're having some fun.
Syndrome.
My name is Emma, she, her, and before we get started, I just want to say that in the spirit of My Little Pony, we're going to try to keep this stream family friendly. We want this to be something every pony can enjoy, no matter what age they are. So we will do our very best not to say any adult curse words, and we hope that you will do the same in the chat. Thank you. Pitfalls and Ponies is produced by Ghostlight RPGs, and Ghostlight RPGs is a collective of theater artists keeping the lamp lit via remote role-playing adventures even when the theater goes dark. Our collective is made up of theater artists from all over the United States, and we're just excited to be here together creating stories to share with you. So Pitfalls and Ponies is one of the streams you will see under the Ghostlight RPGs name. All right, so you know who I am. My name is Emma. I'm the Pony Master, Master of Ponies, but I want to throw the ball to my friends here, and I'm going to start with Rebecca, who is the wonderful artist behind all of these beautiful pony illustrations you see, our overlay, all of that is Rebecca. So I'm going to throw the ball to you. Rebecca, tell the audience about yourself and your pony.
Hi, I am Rebecca, and she, her, and I play Star Whistle, who is a Pegasus. Also, no, she's a unicorn.
It's gonna be a morning. It's
gonna be a morning.
All right, well, that's a wrap, guys. Bye.
Thank you for coming. I play Star Whistle, who is a unicorn, who is she, her. And for my pony fact of the day, Star Whistle comes from a family of they are wranglers. They wrangle dust devils and tornadoes and tumbleweed stampedes out in Appaloosa, and that's actually how her parents met. And so, yeah, and that's it could be a slight thing into why she does not like getting dirty, and so that is mine. And I am going to throw this to lovely Kelsea with her lovely hair.
I am Kelsea Botwinik-Hruza. She, they. I am playing Silth Wunderkin, he, they, who is an earth pony, who is also a social influencer. Pretty big deal. You've probably heard of him. My pony fact for today is that Silth has over 300 pairs of designer shoes. And I'm going to...
I have a question real quick. A pair of shoes, is that just for the front legs, the back legs?
That's something that Ryan and I were laughing about in the what was it? The Christmas special that we saw of the ponies. It was the old style art and stuff. And they have socks on, and sometimes they'd wear two socks.
On the back legs?
Or front.
Wow.
But back legs are generally the feet, and front legs are generally the things they do stuff with. So
right.
Let's say that Silth wears their shoes typically on the back, but they do not like to be confined by your binary standards.
Of course not.
Yes.
Which I think is fair. So
yeah, down with the foot binary.
Yes, thank you. I'm gonna pass on to Brattles.
Hi, I'm Bradley J. Thomas. He, him. My horse is Andromedo Kent, also he, him. Pony fact about him this week. In pony pubs, his favorite drink is Horseweizen.
Oh.
He likes a nice light Horseweizen. I respect that about him.
That's classy.
I love that we've established pony pubs now. That's a thing.
Pony pub.
Yeah. I figured we'd get to one eventually.
Yeah. Well, certainly not in this world yet, because it is dry.
Oh, Brutes.
Yeet.
I love
Bradley, who would you like to pass the ball to?
Yes, I would like to pass the ball to Steven.
Oh, well, thank you, Bradley. So my name is Stephen Eubank, he, him, and I play StankleLeaf the Inquisitive, who is child of Woodheart the Kind, they, them, air. And a fun little factoid. Actually, I'm gonna give you two, because I'm really proud of these, and I made up way too many. First, StankleLeaf cannot tell a lie, and therefore expects that others can't either. And then also, StankleLeaf believes that royalty exists because they asked very nicely. May I be princess? Well, you asked so nicely. Absolutely, you may.
That's so good.
Sweet little
I
pony.
love that. I love StankleLeaf. Thank you, Steven.
And who have we not thrown it to? We haven't thrown it to Andy Perkins. You need this ball.
Thank you. My name is Andy, he, him, and I play Gavelin Justice, also he, him. He is an expert in pony law, but with a crippling case of stage fright. And his pony fact this week is whenever he was in lower pony school, whatever that's called, instead of going out to recess, he would spend his time in the library because he loved to read about the history and the law, obviously, as well. But he befriended the librarian whose name was Paige Turner.
Yep.
Oh.
Bravo.
And with that, I throw it back to Emma.
Oh, you guys, you're gonna make me cry in the intro. I love all your pony facts. Thank you, everybody. Also, thank you, Hruzard, for subscribing to the channel. Thank you so much, Hruzard. We love our friend Hruzard. You should check out Ryan's stream. I'm gonna drop.
Oh, I did promise that I was gonna scream Rebecca at the beginning of the stream.
Do it.
Rebecca! What?
Just to recognize you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you. All right, my friends, we are gonna get started now. All right. When last we left our heroes, they'd been transported from their home, Equestria, where all ponies live together in harmony, to another time or dimension entirely called the Foalgotten Realms. Upon arriving, they were informed by the unicorn Mysteria that it was up to them to bring peace to the Foalgotten Realms if they ever wanted to return home. So, our pony heroes purchased some gear from their new friend Ford Taurus and headed off.
Sorry, I forgot.
They
It's
headed
just
off.
as good the second time.
Aw, thanks, guys. They headed off to Pony Deep, where they met a number of Earth ponies, including Chancellor Puddinghead and their right hoof pony, Orangefire. Orangefire, our pony friends discovered, has a magic mirror that allows him to show all the ponies of Pony Deep frightful images of outside threats, like the Griffins. Now our heroes are on their way to Griffinloft to see exactly how dangerous the Griffins really are. So, Silth Wunderkin, Gavelin Justice, Star Whistle, Andromedo Kent, and StankleLeaf the Inquisitive. The sky is still dark, and you have been hiking through the forest for a few hours now, and the road has become increasingly steep as you head further up into the mountains. As you go up the mountain, you can see Griffinloft in the distance, a town built on the side of the mountain ahead of you. And also above that, you see a massive, ominous, crackling storm cloud, high up in the sky.
StankleLeaf takes out their telescope and tries to get a more detailed look at this storm cloud.
Awesome. StankleLeaf, you take out your telescope, and as you look at this cloud a little closer, you can see that this is not just an ordinary storm cloud. So first of all, it's way too big to be an ordinary storm cloud. This is like the size of Cloudsdale back in Equestria. This looks to be potentially some sort of pegasi city.
Wow.
But it's very hard for you to see any details of the city because the storm cloud is crackling with electricity and it looks just like a horrible storm.
Oh, guys, I volunteer someone else to go check that out.
I think someone with wings should probably go.
Yeah, that's why I wasn't suggesting myself.
Well, I suppose, Justice, that leaves you.
It's just me.
Thank you for volunteering.
Great. Before I go, I'd like to check my law and history book and see if I can learn anything before blindly flying into a storm cloud.
Of course, you're cramming before going into the
You're gonna learn about weather from a law book?
That's a very good idea. I bet that there is an extensive history of whatever this storm cloud city is in the Foalgotten Realms in your very Equestria law book.
No, I bought it. I bought it from Fort Taurus.
True.
That's true.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
yes, Gavelin, you open your book and you flip to a section where you see the word pegasi written a couple times, and you find that the heading is the Moon Cloud Isles.
Ooh.
And you see that the Moon Cloud Isles are a pegasi city in the sky that is known for being very serene and peaceful and harmonious, very beautiful, definitely a destination, like a resort destination for ponies who want to take a vacation. It doesn't say anything about this massive ball of storm cloud up in the sky that you see.
Okay, so I turn to everyone else and I say, so according to this, that shouldn't be happening.
Looks like we have another victim of the lack of friendship in this world.
Also, Gavelin, there is one name in this book. You see that the ruler of the Moon Cloud Isles is Commander Hurricane.
Commander Hurricane, okay. Maybe, I don't know, should we go talk to Commander? I guess it's just me. I have to go here by myself?
Well,
Unless you can figure out a way to get us all flown up there. How do we do
does
that?
that usually happen
Question.
in? Oh yeah.
Oh, yes, Bradley.
I do have a question. Did
Andromedo.
Andromedo buy a cart? I have it
Yes.
written down, but I don't bought the cart.
If
Oh,
you
so
if you
did I?
think that you tell me if you think you did, I'll allow it, because I remember we went back and forth about whether your group needed it or not. But if you think Andromeda would have bought it anyway, I'm totally cool with that.
I hope you bought it because StankleLeaf is otherwise carrying this ladder on on their body.
Okay, so I say we bought the carts,
Great.
and
Yes.
would it be large enough for all of us to fit in?
I think probably you could fit like 3 ponies in max, kind of like the
Okay.
tents. But as you guys are having this conversation and trying to figure out how you could get up there to what looks like it could be the Mooncloud Isles, just as you're doing this, you hear a sudden clopping of hoof steps approaching you fast. Suddenly, from the trees, a band of strapping young stallions appears, each of them wearing a 10-gallon hat and a bandana around the lower half of their face. In a flash, you are surrounded.
Oh boy. Hello. We're new around here. Are we in the wrong place at the wrong time?
The biggest of the stallions steps forward, a stallion with a light brown coat and a long black mane. And on his rump, you see 3 circles nested in each other, like one might use for target practice. And he greets you with a, "Good day, mate. Haven't seen the likes of you around here before."
Yeah, sometimes you don't know people.
"Oh, we know everyone in these parts. These are sort of this is our turf, you see."
What do these guys look like? What breed are they? What do we say? Breed?
They are earth stallions, so they're
Okay.
a little bit bigger than a regular pony and more muscular.
Yeah,
And in
so am I.
fact, in fact, the one that stepped forward, he says, "My name is Bullseye, and we're the Brundies, and this is our territory. So, it looks like you lot are carrying quite a few items. Why don't you let us lighten your load?"
We were just passing through. We're just gonna keep it moving here. We're just passing through. Thank you so much for your hospitality. Goodbye.
Gavelin, 2 other stallions stop you. They step in your path and they give you a snort as you try to walk past them.
I freeze.
No need for any of that, friends. All you've got to do is hand over that cart there and anything else you might have on you, and we'll let you be on your merry way.
Well, I don't think we want to give you what's in our cart. You're being very rude.
Yeah, what's in our cart is for us, and my friends are going to use it to go up to that cloud right now, and I'm going to stay down here with you, and we can have some verbal interactions while that's happening. Comprende?
You think you and your friends are gonna go on up there to that cloud? You're
I'm not.
more foolish
Ew.
than I thought when I first saw you.
So why do you think that they shouldn't go into that cloud?
Do you know what that cloud is?
I mean,
Is
we're
it
pretty...
the? Is it the? Oh no! What was
Moon
that?
cloud.
Our friend here called it the Mooncott Isles.
Thank you, note taker.
Yeah, that's the moon. Yeah, that's the Moon Cloud Isle. But nobody's been up there since since that a storm started brewing.
Oh, so have you been up there before the storm started a brewing?
No, we're Earth ponies. We don't need to go up into the clouds. This forest, the Haywild, belongs to us.
Out of curiosity, you wouldn't happen to know a way to get up there, would you?
I don't know. Why should I help you? Hey, wait a minute. We're the ones asking the questions here.
Would you guys like to have some onions? I have some onions here. How many of you are there?
There are
2,
5 of them.
3, 4, 5. There are 5 of you. I can spare 5 onions. I would be very happy to do so if we could have a lovely, friendly conversation with you about the area.
Oh no, StankleLeaf, please, not the onions. Don't give those valuable onions away, please, no.
What? But I thought you didn't like the onions anyway.
No, absolutely not. We cannot part with our onions. After all, they are just so important to what we're doing. I mean, everybody in the last town we were in were so desperate to have these onions, and we just barely got out with the skin of our teeth. Right?
StankleLeaf begins to realize that maybe not everyone else is as honest as StankleLeaf is.
You're starting to realize that now? Oh,
Just now.
Okay.
Just now.
Well, good. Good for you, buddy.
But we
are
in one heck of a pickle here, so I suppose, if you could help us out just a little bit with, any advice or anything you'd have as knowledged locals of the area, I suppose we could part with our onions. We'll just have to go without, I guess. All that danger that we had to go through to get them, but it's just worth it, I suppose, if we have no other choice.
We'll take your onions. And we'll take this. And he swipes StankleLeaf's telescope.
You're not.
That was not part of the deal.
I'm sorry, honey, if you thought that this was a deal. This isn't a deal. This is a demand. This is a toll, in fact. You pay us and we let you cross through the Haywild without roughing you up. But if you don't give us the most valuable items on your person, we're going to show you what Brundy hospitality is really like.
Wait, hold on. You said you wanted the most valuable items? Well, you don't want that telescope. These are clearly the most valuable items, and StankleLeaf presents the joke kit and the party kit. You guys need a lot more fun in your lives. This is gonna help.
Honestly, the telescope was not that expensive. You won't get anything for it, really. A couple of bits, that's it.
Roll charm, StankleLeaf. And then I'm going to go back to Andromedo to see what Andromedo was.
Yeah, sorry, Andromedo. Totally cut you off.
You're fine.
If you need a friendship point, I'll give one.
Okay, thank you. That's really nice. I have to double check what my character sheet says that my charm is.
It's a D6.
It is a D6? Okay, thank goodness. Here I go. It's a 3.
All right. So Bullseye, the one who you were talking to, doesn't look convinced, but you see another stallion with a sandy coat and a light blonde mane steps forward a little bit, and he says, "Oh yeah, that actually sounds really cool, bro. Like I've always wanted a joke kit."
Wait, totally. Hey, check this out. And I slip the joy buzzer onto this pony's hoof. I'm like, go try that out on Bullseye.
Oh, yeah. Hey, Bullseye. Want to shake my hoof? And Bullseye just glares at the stallion, and the stallion, who you see has a little image of sandcastles on his rump, is just kind of like, "Oh, sorry, never mind." Yeah, and scoots back and looks a little embarrassed and sad. And Bullseye says, "Fine, we'll take the joke kit, we'll take the party kit, and we'll take your cart and whatever is in it."
Okay, now we're just going in circles and we're not getting anywhere.
Oh, Andromeda, what were you gonna say?
My dear Mr. Bullseye, since you of our items are the most important things, they are not. Our friendship is. That is something that you don't seem to have with your group of chaps. Why is that?
What are you, and Bullseye is totally flabbergasted by this. We're all friends, aren't we? Aren't we, boys? And you see the other stallions are like, yeah. And one of them says, I'm a girl. And Bullseye says, boys and girls and non-boy and thems, I don't know. We're all mates, aren't we? And they all are kind of like, yeah, I guess.
Yeah, it looks like you guys are really close.
I feel like we have not been properly introduced. My name is StankleLeaf the Inquisitive. What's yours? And I look at the sandy blonde that took my joke kit.
Oh, I'm Sandy Beaches. Nice to meet you, brah.
Nice. Who's next?
Oh, I'm Ruby Rutabaga over here.
Ruby, nice to meet you.
You see a sort of brownish red coated a stallion. I know, like, canonically stallions are supposed to be dudes, but I'm just gonna say, who cares?
I love it.
She can be a stallion. That's fine.
Definitely.
And she's got like a cool mane, like a cool kind of shorter brown mane.
Edgy look.
Yeah, like she
Love
looks
that.
edgy. And then you see two other stallions who look a little less friendly, and Bullseye kind of steps forward and they flank him, and he says, "You already met me. I'm Bullseye. These are my best friends, Rock'em Sock'em and Seismic Toss." And the other two stallions, they stomp their hooves and they flare their nostrils and they smirk and look at each other. And Bullseye says, "All right, I've asked nicely more than enough times now. Are you ready to hand over your cart, or are you ready to fight?"
I think I'm ready to fight.
You really think it's a good idea trying to pick a fight with 3 unicorns, a Pegasus, and an Earth Pony?
I'm not
Have you ever
afraid
tried
of
that
you.
before, Sugar?
I'm not afraid of you or anyone else in this forest. Now that Woodheart the Kind's out of here, this is our forest now.
Oh, is that
You-
a fact?
You guys know Woodheart the Kind?
Yeah, she's so stupid, and now that she's gone, we don't have to worry about her anymore.
Oh, you know a very different Woodheart the Kind than I know. My Woodheart the Kind is one of the most intelligent and kindest and most generous human beings I have ever met. In fact, Woodheart the Kind is my mother.
Oh, really now? Well, then that's going to make this so much more fun. And with that,
Oh, no.
Bullseye-
There was just no getting out of this.
Roll
was
initiative,
it?
clowns.
With that, Bullseye is going
Do
to
we roll
attack.
initiative?
So this is how we can
Yeah,
do
how
this.
does it work?
We have options for combat in Pitfalls and Ponies. So you can either roll as a group, and everyone who is choosing to participate in this scuffle will roll their body roll. Or if not, or we can do individual, rolls. Like if only one of you, for instance, if only Silth wanted to fight, or only StankleLeaf wanted to fight, StankleLeaf would roll their die, or Silph would roll their die against all of the other ponies rolling their die, and whoever rolls the highest die on both teams, we go by whatever the highest roll is.
Okay. All right.
So whoever
Yeah.
would participate in this scuffle, we've got Bullseye.
Star Whistle is scrappy.
So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, everybody roll your body die. And if you have a special talent that you think could be utilized as like a fighting technique, for instance, bucking is a special talent that people can have. You can roll an additional die and take the higher of the two, either your body roll or your special talent roll, but you have to tell me how you're using your special talent in this scuffle.
Okay.
So I'm going to roll 5 die for these stallions. See what the highest
So can
one-
I'm
what's
to
my
roll
talent?
my talent and my body, or I have to pick?
You
Sorry.
can roll both if you can come up with how your talent is helping you.
Do I have to tell you first?
No, you don't have to tell me first.
Oh,
Lucky
no.
Charm, get into the cart and hide.
Getting the bad rolls out of the way now. Yeah, Lucky Charm, get back.
Oh, I forgot.
Oh,
Yeah, but John.
Okay. So everyone, between the 5 of you, let's figure out who has the highest roll.
Not I.
Not I.
Definitely not I.
Oh, we're so good at this.
Okay. 3.
3.
Oh no! Oh no!
We're new around here. We don't
Yeah.
have our bearings yet.
Aw. And Lucky Charm is hiding in the cart canonically.
Yay!
Oh, yeah, stay in here. You guys do your best.
Thank you for your support.
Keep your voice down, Lucky. Stay there.
But I did also roll my telekinesis, and for that I got.
Did anybody get higher than a 3 for any of their rolls? Andromedo.
I got a 6 for my telekinesis.
Okay.
I rolled a
Whoa.
4
And
for my
then
telekinesis.
Stallions.
okay. And Silph got a 4 too. Okay.
I just got a 3, actually.
Just a,
Yeah.
okay. So let's make so Andromedo. I think this will be fun if we break it down a little bit.
Andromeda's
So
about to K some A, and I'm really excited about it.
Yes!
Andromedo, you are facing off against Seismic Toss. Seismic Toss
Wow.
rolled lower than you. So Seismic Toss is just barreling straight towards you, and you see that he leaps into the air and does a sweet flip, because that's a special talent.
Sweet flip?
Yes, and he's going to try and land on top of you. What do you do, Andromedo, to stop Seismic Toss?
I stop him with my telekinesis and fling him into sandy beaches.
Yes!
Nice.
You do that, and that makes sense because Sandy Beaches rolled low. So Seismic Toss goes sailing into Sandy Beaches, who's like, "Oh, bro, no!" But they go tumbling into the bushes. Star Whistle, you said you got a 4 for your telekinesis. So
yeah, but I rolled a 1 on my body.
You rolled a 1 on your body. All right, Star Whistle, Ruby Rutabaga squares off against you, and you see that she looks you dead in the eye, and then she starts to dig, and she, quicker than you've ever seen anyone in your life, digs a tunnel down into the earth
What
and
in the world?
disappears. And you're looking around, and then suddenly beneath
That was
you,
unexpected.
you hear the earth shaking beneath you, and
Ow.
Ruby Rutabaga pops up
Ruby Rutabaga.
under the ground. But because you rolled a 4, you're able to stop her somehow. What do you do? Because she rolled lower.
So what I'm gonna do with my telekinesis is Star Whistle makes a magic lasso out of her magic, and she just like whips it around her and just ties her all up like a whatever they wrangle at rodeos.
Whatever they wrangle at rodeos.
So I was like, buffalo and cattle are people here too, so I don't know what we do at rodeos.
Pigs, I guess.
I guess
Pigs.
pigs. I guess.
They consent to it, so it's okay.
Yeah.
Yes.
Rodeo's just, no, sorry, children's stream.
Good job. Good catch.
Gavelin, Silth, and StankleLeaf, hold up fingers. Remind me what you rolled again, the three of you. Your highest roll, 3, 2, and 3. Okay, so Rock'em Sock'em is looking at you, Gavelin Justice.
Rock 'em,
And-
sock 'em,
Mhm. And they dig their hoof into the ground, and they, what is it called when you they pull it back and make a little rut in the earth, and then they spring towards you, and they just they tumble into you because their special skill you see on their cutie mark in a flash. You see on their cutie mark is a rock on their on their rump. Their special skill is smashing, and they are going to smash you, and you are going to take 4 damage.
Oh, ouch.
Yeah. So the way it works
Sweet
in
sea
Tales of
biscuit.
So the way damage works in Tales of Equestria, gang, if you're following along on Twitch, is that whoever has the highest roll wins, and then their opponent takes that amount of damage. So, for those of you who rolled, because Andromedo Kent, you rolled a 7, right? For when you were fighting Rock'em Sock'em. So that Rock'em Sock'em takes 7 damage. I'm gonna say that Sandy Beaches also takes 7 damage because Sandy Beaches rolled a nat 1, and that's why they got smashed into. And then Seismic Toss has just hurt Gavelin Justice for 4 damage. Rudy Rutabaga,
Ouch.
remind me of what you rolled. Was it a 4?
Yeah,
Rudy
4.
Okay, so that's how much damage Rudy Rutabaga takes. All right, so that leaves StankleLeaf and Silth with Bullseye. So Bullseye.
Perfect.
Bullseye, he finds a rock on the ground next to him, and he looks at you, he looks at you, StankleLeaf, and he says, "Hey, tell your mom we say hi." And he's going to throw the rock up into the air, and then he's going to buck it with his back 2 hooves and launch it right towards you.
Reaction, I use my unicorn horn and I suspend it in air in front of me before it can strike.
And what did you roll?
It was a 3 on my telekinesis.
All right.
Can I add friendship?
How many? Yes. So the way it works is that I think with fighting, if you want to have an automatic success, automatically beat the other person, it can be 3 friendship points to automatically beat that other person at this round of combat.
I'm doing it. I'm doing it because I have no intention of fighting back. I'm just keeping that rock from hitting me.
Okay, there we go. So StankleLeaf, you use 3 friendship points, and even though this rock was right about to hit you, StankleLeaf, perfect aim, you stop it right just inches from your face, and it's hovering in the air, and Bullseye looks momentarily confused, and then even angrier. And Silth, describe what you were trying to do and who you were trying to attack.
Me?
Yes.
So I was gonna go for Bullseye.
Okay.
And he's up in the air right now?
No, he launched a rock towards StankleLeaf. Since Sandy Beaches rolled a 1, he doesn't get to attack anyone. So
Okay.
your attack can go towards another whoever you were planning to attack.
Okay, so I would like to hit Bullseye if possible.
Okay, what do you do?
I wanna. So it's when stallions fight, it's like rear up, la 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 la. So definitely, Silth is going to rear up and then go. Ah!
It's like a slap fight.
Yes. StankleLeaf has really sharp hooves, so hopefully it's not
that's
gonna do
right.
anything. But realistically, StankleLeaf, Silth is not trained in battle.
It's like you got those long, decorative nails,
Really
where it's just
decorative, beautiful
they
nails,
look
really-
scary.
Hey, no! And yes, you do. You hit Bullseye for 3 damage, as he is distracted trying to attack StankleLeaf.
Don't
is-
touch my friend.
Oh, 1 friendship point to Silth Wunderkin.
Wow.
All right, second round of combat. So far, Gavelin Justice is not looking good. But we do have Star Whistle has tied up Rudy Rutabaga and has her hog tied. Ruby is going to try and break out of this. I'm going to give her one chance to try and break out of this. Is it like a telekinesis lasso?
Yeah.
Star? I'm going to give her one chance to break out of this telekinetic lasso. And if she fails, let's make it a D. What's your the highest of your body roll?
Of my body?
Yes.
3. I'm weak.
Well, since this is magic, let's use your telekinesis then. So she has to beat a 6 to get out of this telekinesis.
No, it's a. Wait.
Is it not a D6 for your telekinesis?
Yes, it is. I'm sorry. I'm looking at the wrong thing.
She only rolled a 4. So
Yes!
Ruby Rutabaga is out of commission for now. She's struggling and she says, "Hey, let me out here. I don't like this one bit." Let's see. Andromedo hit Rock'em Sock'em into sandy beaches, correct? Or was it seismic toss? No, it was seismic toss. So seismic toss. Sandy beaches is like stars and birds and so seismic toss gets up and looks at you angrily, Andromedo, and seismic toss is going to try to attack you again. So I'm going to roll for that, and if you will roll against seismic toss, Bradley, and we'll go with whoever has the highest roll. I'm using a D8 more today than I've ever used it in my life.
D8.
Yeah.
Should I be rolling telekinesis or body?
You can roll both and go with the highest roll.
Okay. I have a 4 and a 2. 4 for telekinesis, 2 for body, but my highest on body is 4 anyway, so.
So that's the same that Seismic Toss rolled for their 2 rolls.
Okay.
So it's a tie. So let's say in this case, both of you are going to we'll split the difference. Both of you will take 2 damage. So Seismic Toss is heading for you to tackle you, Andromedo. What happens?
I bend down with my horn and just graze his shoulder.
Okay, so you bend down with your horn. It's a whew. He goes right by you, but you've nicked him with your horn, and he's bumped into you and throws you to the side, and so you both take 2 damage to your stamina from that. All right. Now, Rock'em Sock'em is still fighting Gavelin Justice.
Yeah.
Gavelin, how is Gavelin doing right now?
Hurting.
He's hurting?
Yep.
Rock'em Sock'em is gonna try to attack you again, Gavelin. Actually, no. Rock'em Sock'em says, "Have you had enough, little pegasi?"
I don't like bullies at all. So I'm gonna try and fly.
Okay.
Can I get my turn?
You did. You kept Ruby Rutabaga tied up.
Sorry, I spaced for a second.
5.
I forgot where we were.
All
Yes,
right.
Andy.
Gavelin rolls a 5 to fly. So seismic toss. A Rock'em Sock'em is gonna roll. Oh gosh. Okay. Roll a body for me too, Andy. Just roll body for me too.
1.
Okay.
Oh no.
So Gavelin, you are able to fly away, but you do take some damage before you do. Rock'em Sock'em just brings his hooves down right on top of one of your wings, and it feels real bad. And you hear a little like pop, and you are able to fly away, but you now feel like maybe you've like sprained something in one of your wings.
Oh no.
And you are definitely going to need medical attention if you want to, or some kind of rest if you want to fix that up.
How much?
my goodness.
How much did that hurt?
You are going to. Oh gosh, I hope this doesn't. How many hit points do you have left, Andy?
6.
You take 5 damage. Yeah.
That is a sprain.
So can I
Go
like
ahead.
fly and like land on a high limb of a tree so I can just like rest
Yeah.
up there without having to sustain a flight.
Yes,
Yeah.
you were able to fly to a high limb where you can
Oh.
rest safely out of harm's way. Ruby Rutabaga, because this turn you were just kind of like keeping Rudy Star Whistle, you were keeping Rudy Rutabaga. I don't know why I can't say names. You were keeping
Rutabaга's
her.
hard.
Rutabaga is hard. You were keeping her bound, grappled. I will give you another chance to do an action against another pony, since that wasn't too much of an action for you. And then I'm gonna go back to Silth and StankleLeaf. So,
Yeah.
Star, you just saw Rock'em Sock'em really hurt your friend,
Yeah.
Gavelin Justice.
So I can only keep Rutabaga tied up. Like I can only tie up one person at a time with the magic.
No, let's say
I honestly
you
don't
can
know what
do
the
more
rules
than
are.
let's say you can
okay.
do more than one. She tried to break free and she couldn't, so she's officially tied up until you let her go now.
Okay. Well then I'm gonna see what just happened there, and it was Rock'em Sock'em.
Yeah, it was Rock'em Sock'em.
I am just going to should I tie? What do you guys think? Should I tie him up or should I try and hit him with magic? Should I just hit him? I'm gonna hit him. And she's just gonna send this big like it's magic, but it's in the shape of like an angry bull, and it's gonna go charging right at him.
Whoa!
Cool.
It's gonna try and hit him.
Star
All
Whistle.
right.
So that's a
Roll.
5.
That's not bad though.
5 is
Not
good.
bad.
I wanted
Yeah.
a 6.
Yeah, well, right.
When you want the world.
When you want the world.
So Rock'em Sock'em rolled a 7.
Whoa.
Dang it.
If you really want this to work, you can use friendship points, or if
I'm
any of
gonna
your
use-
friends have friendship points.
I
I
wanna
will
use a
use
friendship
as
point.
many friendship points as I need to knock him
We all use
off
our
his.
friendship.
off
I
his
donate
feet.
1 because that was very cool. And I'm going to go, wow. So this is the first time Silth has really even acknowledged Star Whistle. Goes, oh, wow. That was actually really cool. I'm proud of you. So that's my friendship point.
Nice.
So
We've got
what
one from Silth.
Yeah, I would like to donate 1 as well, because I'm up in the tree like nursing my wounds, but also seeing all this, and I really want the stallion that hurt me to get his booty handed
Booty
to
bounced?
him. Yeah.
All right, and then Star Whistle, were you going to use one of your own friendship points as well?
Yes, I am.
All right,
Angry Red Bull magic. Sorry. That was
Angry
good.
Red Bull
Red Bull
magic.
That's good.
So
Gives
Star
me
Whistle, that's an
wings.
automatic success on your part. So describe what happens.
So she sees her friend get hurt, and she just starts kicking back her heels and like braces herself, and just this big ball of energy forms and then shoots out in the shape of this angry bull just charging right at him, and she just says, "You no good sour straw chewing cur," and just sends it flying right at him.
Oh
And she
no!
says, "That's my friend," and just bam, rams right into him.
And it hits Rock'em Sock'em, and Rock'em Sock'em goes flying back and roll like one of those like comical cartoon rolls, and rolls right into a tree. And just kind of sits there again, the birds flying around the head, just totally taken aback by what just happened to them. So that's, and Rock'em Sock'em does take 5 damage from that because you rolled a 5.
Yes.
All right, Silth and StankleLeaf have yet to go. Andromedo, did you get a second turn?
Yes.
Okay, good. So StankleLeaf.
Yes.
Bullseye is still. Bullseye has turned his attention from you to Silth, and you were able to stop the rock from hitting yourself. But now you see Bullseye takes another rock up into their hoof, and they throw it into the air, and they're gonna buck it towards Silth Wunderkin.
Oh!
So Silth Wunderkin, go
That-
ahead and roll. You can roll your body to try and dodge, or you can roll body and any special ability if you have a special ability you want to try to use to stop this. Okay. Bullseye rolled. Let's see. He rolls 1 for body and 1 for bucking. Okay. Bullseye rolled a 6 for his
All right.
highest roll.
So I obviously did not beat a 6.
Okay, so you didn't beat a 6. So, do you want to use any friendship points or anything, Silph?
I'm okay taking this damage.
All right.
As long as I
Okay.
still get my turn, I'm okay taking it.
You'll still get your turn.
Yeah.
So Silph, you get hit right in the head with the rock, and you take 6 points of damage.
Ow.
Woof.
Ow.
And Bullseye smirks and says, "Had enough yet?"
All right. So
Never.
I don't know if doing this will then maybe help Silph's next turn. We'll find out. StankleLeaf would like to speak with animals, please.
Okay.
And StankleLeaf is going to sing a little ditty, much in the vein of like "Willkommen, bienvenue, welcome," because he wants to hit like 3 different animal languages. Like if he can get like if he can get like birds and bears and then like things that like speed along on the ground. So I don't know if that would be like wolves or something like that. But yeah, so he wants to reach out and basically this is going to be a little bit lengthy. Animals, big and small. My name is StankleLeaf the Inquisitive, child of Woodheart the Kind. For my mother, rally and protect. Rally and protect.
Oh my gosh, Silph.
I want to give a friendship point.
Yes.
Oh, friendship point.
Yes, and I'll give you a friendship point too.
Okay, all right. That's cool. Because I won't hold on to those long. I'll be using those for other people.
So that's 3 friendship points for an automatic success. StankleLeaf, 3 animals erupt from the forest upon hearing your song of inspiration. You see a fox, you see a badger, and you see a bear.
Wow.
Okay.
And
Okay.
you hear them saying in their various animal languages. What did you just say?
Rally and protect.
Rally and protect.
Where would you like to direct these 3 animals?
On Bullseye. Duh. Like he is clearly like the big bad. So
Awesome. So yeah, you all see as the bear, the badger, and the fox just run towards Bullseye, teeth and claws drawn, and Bullseye's eyes get really big for a second, and then immediately he just starts to run as fast as he can away from the bear and the fox and the badger. And surprisingly, the badger is the scariest one of the 3. The badger is here to protect.
Badgers are vicious.
So Bullseye is running away now. Silph, you see this happen. Do you want to take a turn since your turn that so far had just been defending yourself from Bullseye?
Yes.
What do you do?
Can I do both things if I roll both? I can't.
You can take the higher roll, so you can do
Okay.
whichever one you do best.
So then I would say, wait, Bullseye. Does he stop?
Oh, he's still he's being chased. He's being chased by these animals. It's like they're being chased in like a
Okay,
circle
so I
right
can't
now.
really hit him anyway, so it's fine. I'll just not do anything.
Did you want to attack any of the other ponies or try to help any of your other friends? You see that there is still Rock'em Sock'em and Seismic Toss. Rock'em Sock'em is still up against a tree, kind of like on his back, like looking dazed. Seismic Toss is still looking pretty hardy.
And who's Seismic Toss attacking?
Seismic Toss was attacking.
Okay, Andromeda.
Was attacking Andromeda. Okay, so yeah, you see Andromeda and Seismic Toss are locked in combat.
Okay, then I'm gonna say, I rolled a 5 to hit, to literally hit. So I'm intending on one of these backhands. I'm intending to backhand this pony.
Ooh, he rolled a nat 1.
Yes. Okay, so yeah, I definitely walk up and I just walk over, like catwalk to that fight, and I see Andromeda doing his thing, and I'm just like, excuse me, leave my friend alone.
And what did you roll again, Kelsey? How much was that?
5.
All right, and Seismic Toss takes 5 points of damage.
I like to imagine there's just like a red horseshoe imprint on
It's like
Oh,
the
no.
equivalent of
And
taking
the
off a
next-
glove and smacking him with the glove.
The next scene is whoever that is, Seismic Toss, going, "Oh." Like in the movie.
Yeah.
They feel like they've just gone down a few levels in coolness. Like
Awesome. All right, you guys. So you see that both Sandy Beaches, Arakam and Seismic Toss see that their leader is now being pursued by a band of animals.
Pursued by
Rock'em Sock'em shakes his head and he says, they're supposed to be Aussie. A good day, mate. Let's forget about him, boss. Let's get out of here.
I love that you have like the phrase that's like, I gotta get the mouth back in the way of making that sound.
Good day, mate. Got it.
And Rock'em Sock'em is running for the hills. Sandy Beaches is like, oh yeah, dude, this is really harsh in my mellow. Let's just let him be. And Sandy Beaches is gonna run as well. Ruby Rutabaga says, hey, what about me? And Sandy's like, oh yeah, sure, sorry, Ruby. And Sandy's gonna grab Ruby and like drag her off with him. Like she's still tied up and being dragged through the dirt.
I'm gonna undo that.
You undo that. And those three start running away. Seismic Toss and Bullseye are the only two left, and Bullseye is still being pursued by these animals. Seismic Toss looks at you, first offended Silth, and then glares, and there's like a moment of like, I don't like you, but also right now I'm a little bit attracted to you. And so Seismic Toss is going to make one more attack against you, Silth, because you just slapped him with your hoof.
I want to be backup, so I would like to lend some friendship points to Silth.
Okay.
Before Silth even rolls, two friendship points from me.
All right, we've got 2 friendship points. Did anybody else want to roll a friendship point?
1 friendship point, please.
Okay, all right. So yeah, whatever you want to do, Silth, you do. Seismic Toss, he again like paws at the ground and like blows steam through his nose, and he is going to try to like jump into the air and like a wrestler just like tackle you to the ground. What happens?
I would say that I go, oh, nobody told you could touch me. And I push him.
And Seismic Toss rolled pretty low, rolled a 1 again. Yeah, and this time just like goes barreling backwards. And Gavelin, you see that Seismic Toss has like hit the tree that you're in and is now sitting right beneath you. And I think you have a moment of insight where you're like, I can help with this. Do you have anything on your person you might be able to use to help deal the final blow to help your friends in this fight?
A giant clock.
Yes.
You literally clock him.
And you drop the giant clock on him?
Yes, I do.
And everyone sees as it's like a boing, and it like makes the sound of the but it's like coming out like anyway, yeah, it's coming out right above his head, and
it's a very cartoon moment.
Seismic Toss is down, and you see Bullseye still being chased around by the animals. What do you do, friends?
All right, so go up to Cloud.
StankleLeaf will set up the ladder up the tree. Hopefully it reaches to where Gavelin is at this point. And I don't know who to look at. I think it's Silth, and say, pony bomb, please. And then I want to go up the ladder, and I want to try to like use the bomb to heal Gavelin a little bit.
Yeah, I have that.
And just to clarify, Bullseye is still here. Like he's being chased around in this
he's fine.
area.
He's occupied.
Oh, I can paralyze him if we want me to.
What?
Is that something we want?
I'm gonna roll for him to see if he can get the animals to go away. Okay. So you see Bullseye is running around, and he rolled high on his second roll. He rolled a 7. And so he is able to he starts running in a pattern to try and like get the animals to actually like run into each other by mistake.
Oh no.
The animals all boink their heads in the middle and like fall down dizzy for a second. And in that moment, you see that Bullseye stops and pulls something out from under his like not poncho. Maybe it's a poncho. It's like he's got like a cool
cloak,
but it's like,
so
what
you
a
got the
cowboy
hat,
would wear, you know?
Oh yeah,
A
poncho.
duster.
Oh, okay.
A duster.
Duster.
That's it. Duster.
From under his duster, and you see that he is now holding a shield, a very shiny shield that is emanating a sort of mystical, magical energy. And he says, "Hit me one more time."
Okay, I would like to try to use the
Brittany.
snare against him.
Okay. Ooh, Silth is going to use Silth's power. Silth, can you explain what happens and roll for what you're trying to do and explain what you're trying to do?
So the roll is a 5.
Okay.
And
And what is the stare?
the stare is my special talent, and it's that thing that happens in like middle school, high school, or as an adult, where someone looks at you so witheringly that you can't move, like you're so embarrassed that you yourself are such a worthless human being because they look at you like this. That is
No.
that is Sil's power,
Oh my gosh.
and it
you-
freezes them, it paralyzes them. That's the point.
And that's exactly what happens. Bullseye has a moment where he suddenly remembers what it was like when he was a little foal and he was the one who was being bullied, and that's why he decided that when he grew up he was going to be the one that pushed other people around. And you just see it all in his face.
Oh,
And he
that
just,
guy
like-
backstory.
Yes.
And,
Needed friends. Real friends.
and you see that he sort of just drops this crystal shield in the dust and it's like starts to tear up a little bit.
Oh.
Why you ponies gotta be so mean?
Well, to be fair, you started it.
We would
You
love
came
to
at
have
us-
more friends, but you
You
were
came-
really rude to us.
You came at us with some really negative energy.
Well, that's what I do. We're the Brundies. That's what we're supposed to do. We're supposed to, go around and be cool. And I don't like you anymore. and unless you want to pursue talking to him further, Bullseye is gonna run away crying as he does.
Did he leave the
And he
shield?
leaves that shield?
Did he leave the shiny shield?
I
The
want to know.
shield.
I would like to ask him where he got the shield.
Ooh, Andromeda. Okay, so Andromeda, before he runs away, you gallop up to him, and what do you say?
Where did you get this shield? It seems incredibly familiar.
Ooh.
This is mine. We found it here in the forest, and I knew it was for me when I found it. I just had a feeling that the Bullseye, this is for you, and so I took it. And you now that you've said something about it, you can't have it. It's mine.
Yeah, that's what I was like, oh no, don't forget to.
I know, like, no,
Exactly.
don't
Can I
forget
go
the
up and
belt.
take it? Can I go
This
take the
is
shield?
toxic stallion
Can I lasso
mentality.
it?
Wait, what? So one at a time. What did you say, Kelsey?
I was gonna walk over and take it since I'm right there, and I have him in his,
Oh yeah.
because he's paralyzed, so he can't leave.
Okay, so he's paralyzed, just like a
Oh.
puddle. So yeah, if you guys want to take it from him, you can. You can just take it because he's paralyzed from the stare.
Stangle, what if we do a trade and we give him that joke kit in exchange for the shield? Because I
So
think he and his friends
Stangle-
need a little laughter.
So Stankle is totally up a ladder right now, trying to apply pony bomb to
Oh, yeah, we're up
Gavelin. But still, we'd be like, oh yeah, no, totally. I was sincere about them taking the party kit and the joke kit. They really need to lighten up.
You are so sweet. I'm gonna go to the cart and get him. I'm just tuck him into his pouches, the peonies pouches. B&E, that's his initials.
That's funny. So yeah, I think that I'm gonna go get the shield, and I'm going to look at him while he's still in my stare and say, if you want to be a powerful pony, you can be a powerful pony by spreading kindness and making friends. And then I release him from the stare.
I'm so sorry. I never knew my father.
Neither did I, buddy. And I hug him.
Oh, to
Aww.
point to Silth.
Yes, I'm racking in the friendship.
You
points.
are. Oh my god.
So that is happening. Silth is hugging Bullseye. The shield is now you have property of the shield.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
That's
StankleLeaf
amazing.
is applying pony bomb to Gavelin, who is at 1 stamina right now. So how many
Yeah.
hit points does Gavelin get back?
Oh,
What
yeah.
is
How's the pony?
How does
How's the bomb work?
I have it in here somewhere. Bomb.
I didn't write it
I have
down.
too.
Oh, it just says pony bomb.
Pony bomb. It's okay. I have this written
Okay,
down as
good.
well.
I was like, I
Pony
took
bomb.
excellent notes. Pony bomb.
5 uses. You get 1 point of stamina for every, and can only be used once per day.
Ah,
So you can get
So
1
1 point of
point from the
stamina.
pony bomb.
great.
Okay.
I feel a little bit better.
It's like Gavelin is like all scraped up and bleeding, and
You're
StankleLeaf just
staggering.
puts a little bit of Neosporin.
Exactly.
Just like a little Neosporin and like a band-aid with like butterflies on it.
He
Yeah.
promotes the
There you
holistic
go.
approach. Yeah.
And a kiss. Mm.
Thank you, Stankleaf.
Feel
do-
better.
I do have a healing potion if you need it, sugar. Like you're looking a little black and blue.
Yeah, we do have a lot to do. I'm not trying to rush you,
Mhm.
Evelyn, but we have a lot to do today. So
Yeah, I mean,
you'll take the potion.
I'm in no condition to fly, especially not through a giant storm right now. So I guess I should probably take the potion. What's the potion gonna do to me?
What does the potion do? I just wrote down healing potion. I wrote down healing potion, and there's an X and a 1, and then there's a 60 next to it. And I don't know what that means.
That's the price, probably.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
It gives him 2 more points of stamina.
All right.
All right.
That's
All right.
fine.
We're up to 4.
Lord.
Golly
Okay.
gee.
So yeah, I
But-
mean, I'm still.
Or
Am
we
I
could take
down
a
from the
night-night.
tree yet?
You can come down.
Okay.
Let's say your friends have helped you down.
Thank you, friends.
Am I down for the tree yet?
Lucky Charm goes up to you, Gavelin, and she says, "Oh, Gavelin, I'm so sorry that you got hurt. Can I do anything to help?"
Oh, you're very sweet, Lucky Charm. I'm just glad you're okay and that they didn't find you there in that in the cart. I think I might need to just maybe pop my wing back into place and just relax a little bit.
Can I help him do that? Can I help him? Like,
Well, you have the thought, Silth, that the griffins have wings, so maybe there would be someone who's an expert at fixing wings in Griffinloft.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, that's a good point.
I'm gonna run ahead and get someone to help you with your wing.
What?
Bye,
It's
Silth.
up in the It's up in the sky. What are you gonna do?
Oh, no,
That's
here, sorry.
different, right?
I will clarify. So Griffinloft is a city on the side of the mountain that you can see.
Oh,
You're very
that's the
close to
that's
it
the
now.
Pegasus place.
Okay.
And then the Pegasi, the moon cloud isles up in the sky
Which I
above you,
cannot
like
go to.
very far up in the sky.
Game Master, did Bullseye stick around or is Bullseye gone now?
Bullseye is still crying and
Okay.
on the ground.
All right, I'm going up to Bullseye. Bullseye. I know that you're feeling very downtrodden right now, and I don't know why you have something against my mother, but I want you to know that we believe in you, and if you want to change, that you can. And well, honestly, I think this probably means more to you than it does to me. So here, consider us allies, and we sure could use your help because you seem like a strong pony and stallion. And StankleLeaf gives their telescope to
Aww.
Bullseye.
Wow.
Friendship point.
Thanks.
Friendship point for StankleLeaf. And Bullseye holds the telescope in his hooves, and his eyes well up with tears, and he says, "Oh, your mother was always so nice. Good day, mate. Your mother was always so nice, and everybody loved her."
Just whispers it.
Just want that to be Bullseye's tick. Like,
Yeah.
Actually does
Can't
not have
help
an
it.
accent. He doesn't actually have an accent. He just insists on sounding this way.
I'm sorry, Emma.
He heard
I'm
another
sorry.
pony talking that way and he loved it.
Your mother was always so nice, and everybody loved her, and nobody loved me, and it made me feel really jealous of her. So that's why we decided that we were gonna run things when Woodheart the Kind left. But now I see that you're just as kind as her, and I want to be friends. And he hugs you.
I start crying too.
Is there a
I'm
scent?
so glad I'm not here to see this.
There is. Hold on. Let me see. Let me find my scent. I mean, here's the deal. While that battle was going on, like all glands were firing at once. So this was just a very stinky forest. But while I was talking to Bullseye, you smelled an aroma of coffee beans as I was trying to reset my emotions. And now as I cry with oh yeah, we're gonna go with that. We're gonna go with joyful. These are tears of joy. So I am emanating sugar cookies and birthday cake.
Aww. That does smell like friendship.
I really want some cake, like really
bad.
Oh,
Who is holding the shield right now?
Me.
All right.
The girl who ran off.
Silth who ran away.
The pony who ran off.
Okay. Okay. So before you get too far, too far, you the shield on your back starts to glow.
Ooh.
Oh.
And yeah, you hear over your shoulder StankleLeaf and Bullseye crying and holding each other and becoming friends. And you feel that the shield on your back is glowing, and then it sort of like levitates into the air a little bit. And everyone can see as like
oh
this
guys,
shield,
look guys.
This shield, this crystal shield, spins around like a little top, and then there's a burst of light. And then the shield is still there, but now it's like shining a bright, like pure light crystalline color, very similar to the Destiny Stone that you encountered when you first entered the Foalgotten Realms.
Yes.
And the shield is just, it's glowing and hovering there. And let's see. Okay. You see that there is a symbol on this shield. I have to look it up real quick, my pony friends. It's not a number. That would be really cool, right? But it is a symbol that you realize you associate with one of the elements of harmony. You see a cloud and like a sort of like a zigzag lightning, zigzag of lightning coming out of the cloud, and on the cloud, written in a language all beings can speak everywhere.
Great.
Is
common.
It says, in common. You see written on the cloud is the shield of loyalty.
Ooh.
And because you were holding it, Silph, I'll let you know that as you're holding this shield, you have the knowledge, just like it flows through you, that once a day, the pony who wields this shield can use it to protect a friend when that friend takes a hit.
That's my element of harmony. Loyalty.
Wow.
That's awesome.
Okay, once a day I get to do what? Sorry.
Once a day, you can protect a friend when that friend takes a hit, having or even fully negating any damage they take.
Oh my gosh.
That's amazing.
Can this apply retroactively?
I'm sorry, it doesn't. I'm sorry, Gavelin.
All right, just checking.
StankleLeaf looks up in awe, tears are drying, and says, "Well, this ended well."
Louise. Yeah, and I think that it's definitely like a really slow motion epic movie moment. The shield's up in the air. Silth sees it and identifies with it, doesn't know why, and is like, you know, like in that sky, and you see that shot of like Silth's face and hoof reaching up, and the shield looking back down, and then the warmth, and then that's it. That's what happens.
Beautiful.
I love it.
Andromedo, roll your pony sense die.
Oh my god, I love Andromedo. He's secretly
I know. I'm like
4.
Yes.
Andromedo, earlier you said that you thought that shield looked familiar, and you remember now, like, oh yes, this shield is part of the Destiny Stone. It's one of the magical items that must have been taken out of the stone because of the material, and because of the warm magical energy radiating from it. And you think to yourself, we need to find the rest of the magical items. And you specifically think that, and your pony sense points you in the direction of both Griffinloft and the Moon Cloud Isles up above.
Excellent, my friends. I think we need to go to both places in order to find each piece that we are looking for.
StankleLeaf is gonna put in, or maybe just like leaves an arm around Bullseye and says, "Bullseye, would you like to come with us to Griffinloft?"
Well, that's real nice of you, my friend StankleLeaf, but I think I probably need to go find my friends and apologize to them for making them fight battles for me all the time.
And StankleLeaf starts gushing tears again.
Oh, so sweet. He's learned so much.
Yeah, you do that. That sounds really good, Bullseye.
Hey, thank all of you for being willing to talk to me about my feelings and listen to things even after my friends and I attacked you and tried to steal all your stuff.
Yeah, don't mention it.
Oh, hey, y'all, I'm really sorry about that. Here, and he throws you a health potion.
Yeah!
Is that another 2?
That's another 2.
All right, we'll get there.
Slowly but surely.
All right, I've got to go now. Good luck, adventurers. Hey, you be careful when you go up to Griffinloft. You know, there's a dragon up there.
What?
Oh.
Thanks for the tip. Yeah, and I'm gonna say to Bullseye, because we didn't leave it like in a friendship place, I'm gonna say, I can tell that you're really willing to work on yourself, and I'm really proud of the progress you're making.
Thank you. And then Bullseye is gonna run away towards his friend Sandy Beaches, Rutabaga, and disappears off into the sunset.
Fare thee well, Bullseye.
Bye.
Guys, we made a friend.
In the most
we sort of like
unorthodox
pummeled
ways.
him into submission, but yeah.
And that, children, is how you do it.
Ooh, someone just used
no.
a pony. Guys, someone just used a pony emote in our chat, and I just have to say that looks so cool. It's a
Oh, and they
pride
look
dragon.
fabulous.
That's beautiful.
That's so wonderful.
Thank you, Obi Bert Kenobi. Oh, that's cute.
Yes, it
I
is.
like it.
So yeah, ponies. Lucky Charm says, "Wow, it was really cool how you were able to make friends with somebody even though they were mean to you before, and now they're not mean to you."
Mhm.
Usually,
What now?
Thanks, Lucky Charm.
Cool.
Well,
When I never thought that the people who are mean to me at school might also be hurting inside too. I just thought they were mean.
that is something important to remember, is that everybody does have a story. And so you
And
have to keep in
struggles.
mind, maybe see where they're coming from too, and try to talk to them if you can. Although sometimes, things get a little rough and tumble, but
Mhm. Sometimes you have to paralyze them with anxiety and fear first.
oh my god.
Listen to you otherwise.
or just turn to your other friends for help when you're dealing with other bullies and things like that, and ask your friends to help you out and have each other's backs.
That's a really good lesson. And you guys, you've done a really great job. We still have some time left, so do you head towards Griffinloft?
I really want to go to Griffinloft.
Yeah.
I think
Yeah.
that is where we need to go.
We're gonna
What do
head
you
that way.
Gavelin, are you able to walk? Or do you need to be in the cart and we can pull you?
I mean, as
Oh yeah,
as
and
much as
I
I would enjoy that, I don't want to be a burden, and I feel like I'm good enough where I can walk. at this
Gavelin, you will never be a burden because you are our friend.
Oh, that's really sweet.
And you were always enough.
Thank you, everybody.
Would you like to lead?
I don't know.
And I think I'm also gonna say, and sometimes you actually do you have time for some notes or?
Oh my god.
Are you about to critique my personality?
No. Just all of your actions and behavior.
So with that, Gavelin does curl up into a ball in the cart and does need to be dragged to Griffinloft.
Griffinloft we go!
Lucky Charm pats him on the back the whole way.
So
You guys head towards Griffinloft, unless you wanted to say one more thing before we head to Griffinloft, Star Whistle.
I was just gonna say, I'm sorry. Did Bullseye say a dragon?
Oh yeah, we did sort of gloss over the dragon.
Yeah, that's dragon, and I feel like we should focus on that a little bit here.
Yeah, what is our plan there? You know what? Let's just make friends with it.
I suppose that's all we can do.
Yeah, I don't foresee us
Wait.
being able to like kill it. So,
Where's the dragon? Is he up, or are they up, or in Griffinloft?
Griffinloft.
So there's a dragon in Griffinloft. We're heading towards a dragon.
Walking steadily toward a dragon. Yeah.
Yeah, slowly but surely towards a dragon.
Resolutely toward a dragon. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Cool.
And with that, you find yourself standing outside of Griffinloft. And you know it's Griffinloft because there's a big stone archway with Griffinloft written on it in scrawly writing. And immediately you realize that it is raining and you are being rained upon with like a steady, drizzly rain.
Well, this is nice.
Is it
Water
actual
we've seen in a
water,
long time.
or
What was that?
Is it
Andromedo?
actual water, or is it something else?
It appears to be actual water, and you see it's emanating from that storm cloud up above.
Nice.
I hold out my bucket and I start catching rain.
And I prance around and lick it.
I also have some bowls, and so I'm gonna put out the bowls to catch some
Why do
rain
you
so
have
we can have some
bowls?
water. Cause I bought a cooking kit.
Oh, you
Yeah,
did?
exactly.
Okay.
I have a cleaning kit, but it didn't come with a bucket, so I guess I'm gonna have to borrow StankleLeaf's bucket. So the cleaning kit doesn't come with
Right.
a bucket.
And you all can collect rain with whatever utensils you have on your person. And you
Just
start
have a good
collecting
drink.
rain.
I guess my
Okay.
clock is just busted and left behind. Is that what happens?
You can keep it, but it is broken.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess I took it with me. It's a shame to leave a clock behind, I guess.
I like to
Didn't wanna
think that it
pollute.
is like loudly going off at random times.
Oh,
no.
Yes, that is
Still right
exactly
twice a
it.
day, though.
And as you guys are collecting rain, you start to realize that you're not alone here. You see that there are some griffins around you. It looks like sitting on the porch of a little rock dwelling. You see a griffin just kind of like lounging with their head on their claws.
Is it Griffin McElroy?
Oh my god, yes, it is. Thank you for that NPC name.
You're welcome.
And canonically, all griffins' names start with the letter G, so that's perfect too.
Okay.
So Griffin, you see there's a griffin lounging on the porch of one of the griffin homes. You see a couple of griffins lounging about outside, just kind of like.
Can I run toward one, or are we ending up?
You can run toward one, yeah.
I'm running toward one and say, please, please, my friend needs help.
Okay. What do you want? What's your name? Hi, I'm Media Luminary Griffin McElroy.
30 under 30 media luminary Griffin McElroy. Wow. First of all, very cool. Also a media luminary. So my friend has wings and one of them was injured. I was wondering if there was anything you could do to help.
Oh, that's too bad. Well, I'm not a doctor. I'm just you know, I do this thing where I make podcasts. No, I'm not a doctor, but if you want to talk to Greg the Griffin lives over there, and he's a doctor.
I go over to Greg. Thanks, Griffin.
You're welcome. Tune into my Bim Bam coming to you.
Tune into the Besties pod.
Manners schmanners. Wait, no, that's Travis.
That's Travis.
Yeah, Greg is on his Griffin porch, and he's just like, how can I help you?
Oh, Greg, I have a friend who has wings, and I was told that you are a doctoral candidate, so I was wondering if you could come help us out.
Yeah, I guess I could. I mean, I do have a degree in medicine. Yeah.
Okay, good.
Sure, bring your friend on over. I'll see what I can do.
Oh, thank goodness, you're a gem, a real gem, like a gem,
Okay.
like a jewel, a prize jewel, a crown jewel.
I feel
Be right back.
uncomfortable now.
Yeah.
You go ahead.
Well, I
go
was just
get
gonna say from the cart as I lie there, like I'm just hearing all of this. But because I'm not watching this, I can really hear in their voices that something is off with these griffins. And so I kind
100%.
of bring this up to the rest of the group and I say, is there something going on with all of these griffins? Why do they all sound like so morose or
Disinterested?
neutral. Yeah, something.
Yeah, there's a certain lackluster in the air, ain't there?
Something's going on.
Oh, I'll go investigate.
And
Okay.
so I get back to you and I say, I found a doctor. Let's go.
Okay.
Perfect. Are you okay?
Sorry, I just ran a
You
lot.
need a second?
StankleLeaf.
Game Master, I would like to continue perusing porches and see if this is like a common thing as I walk down Main Street or whatever we're on.
Okay.
Just a
Sure.
montage of StankleLeaf interacting with all these disinterested griffins.
Yeah, sure. Let's do a quick little montage. StankleLeaf, you go up to a porch and you see a little griffin that maybe looks like a teen griffin, and the teen griffin is like, "What do you want?"
Oh, I was wondering why everyone is in such a downer mood.
What reason do I have to not be in a downer mood?
Oh,
Life is
how-
meaningless.
How old are you?
I'm 15.
Oh yeah, that'll get better. Bye.
Inconclusive.
And I move on from emo Griffin.
You move on to another porch where you see two griffins who are just kind of like lounging together.
I'm so sorry to interrupt your day. It seems like everybody here is going through some form of grief. Are you two okay?
I mean, yeah, I'm okay. Are you okay? Yeah, I'm just okay.
Oh, okay.
They all
Well.
have seasonal depression.
Oh my god. Sounds so familiar.
Wait, who are you and why are you here? Not that it matters. Nothing
I'm
matters.
so glad you asked. My name is StankleLeaf the Inquisitive, child of Woodheart the Kind, and I have come to pursue a truce.
Okay. With who?
You guys.
Do you want to have a truce? I don't care. Do you want to have a truce? I don't care.
Oh my God,
You don't really care.
This is so amazing. Well,
Why are you so like loud and bright and colorful?
oh well, that's just kind of the way things are where I come from. But over in Nevercanter, there's a group of people who are rather afraid of you guys, and well, just between you and me, I don't see it. I don't. You all don't seem fearsome.
Oh, I guess we could be fearsome if we wanted to be, but I don't really care enough to try. Do you? No, I don't really care enough to try. What's the point?
Would you guys like some onions?
I am entirely neutral about onions.
I'm just gonna leave this here in case you change your mind. I hope you have a better day. Bye. And I go back to my friends.
So what'd you find?
Oh, everybody here is in a very bad place.
Oh, how bizarre. I wonder how long this has been going on.
Well, I feel like as soon as we get Gavelin taken care of, that we should probably find out if there's like a leader.
I was about to ask you, did you
mayor or
ask
president or yeah, nope, sure didn't. I was getting really bummed out.
Oh, sweetie.
And StankleLeaf pulls out an onion and just starts eating it.
Oh, honey.
Impulsively.
Okay, so
Oh,
is Greg over
no.
here to help Gavelin?
Yes, and I will say one more thing, StankleLeaf, and everyone who's been interacting with the griffins, you're starting to realize that most of the griffins appear to be colored in various shades of gray, like black, white, and gray, almost
Okay.
as if the color has been drained from their
Aw.
feathers, unless that's just how griffins look. But you notice that there's like a similar color palette here of just various shades of gray, not 50, just various.
Just various.
Just various. An indeterminate amount of gray.
We haven't had time to count them.
But yes, you go over to Greg, and if you knock on his cave door, Greg comes out. He's got a. What makes Greg special, you guys? Does he have a little eye patch? Does he have a hat?
He's wearing a stethoscope.
He's wearing a stethoscope, of course.
yeah,
He's a
yeah.
doctor.
Yeah.
He's wearing a stethoscope, and he says, "Oh, hi. Do you need me?"
Yes, we do. We have a friend here who could
That
use
one.
a little patch up with his wing.
The one with the wings.
I'm just kind
Oh.
of push him forward.
Wow. That
Sorry.
looks really bad. you probably should be careful. Here, let me. And you see that Greg, the griffin, starts to like apply like a bandage and a splint, and some more like balm, not pony balm, griffin balm.
Oh,
It's a griffin balm. And
sounds like a band name, trademark.
Right? And Gavelin, you will take 3 points of stamina from that, with the best doctoring that griffins have to offer.
All right.
And now your wing is splinted and bandaged, and you can use it, but everything's been placed in a way that it should be able to heal properly. And he says, just be careful, try not to fly in it for a little while, get a good night's rest, maybe don't do anything dangerous for a while.
All right, thank you, doctor. I appreciate that.
Oh, you're welcome.
Is there
Always one day.
Can you tell us a little bit about what life is like here in Griffinloft, and if there's someone who is in charge?
Oh, well, I don't know. Life is, whatever here in Griffinloft. I guess if someone was in charge, it would be a Grayscale. But it used to be Gallant the Griffin. But now Gallant doesn't really feel like being the leader anymore, and none of us really feel like we don't. It doesn't really matter who the leader is. So
Has it always been this drab?
What do you mean?
You know how everybody here is not speaking with their full mask at all, and it's like everybody had really bad Botox and is scared to speak properly.
Oh, I hadn't noticed that.
I think an easier way to ask that question is when have you always been feeling this listless? I mean, the gray, the colorless atmosphere and everything. Was it like this when Gallant was in charge?
Oh no, when Gallant was in charge, we were all pretty active, and we liked to, build things and cook things and make things. And
where is Gallant?
Oh, he's probably in his cave too.
Let me guess, this started after Grayscale came in charge?
Hey, how did you know?
Lucky gal.
His quick little follow-up here. Is Grayscale a dragon?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
I did not realize.
Oh, Gavelin, that's why you have that law degree.
And StankleLeaf has just been chomping away at this onion, and when that revelation is revealed, just stops. I think we need to go seek out this Grayscale.
For sure.
Counterpoint, maybe we talk to Gallant first.
I think that might be a good idea. Get a bit of a feel of what exactly we're going into before we face off against the dragon, who might or might not be friendly.
Oh yeah, you can talk to Gallant. He just lives right over there.
Yes.
Okay,
Perfect.
That is so
Let's go,
handy.
guys.
Just the cave next door.
Yeah, we have
Right.
to. We have to dig it.
So you guys go next door. You knock on the door. Andromedo, you were at the front of your group, so you're the first one that this griffin sees when they come out. And this looks like an older griffin with more floofy feathers, kind of just a little bit owlish, And so
Dark brown.
yeah.
Doc Brown.
Yeah.
Good reference.
Gallant says, who do we have here? Why are you on my porch?
We're friends. My name is Silth Wunderkin.
Hello.
I'm Star
Gallant.
Whistle.
Hello.
I am Andromedo.
Okay.
Yeah, this is Stangle.
Are we just introducing ourselves?
Yeah, it sounds. That's the goal.
I mean,
He's
if
a
you
leader.
want to, if you want to.
Right.
Yeah, Lucky Charm, StankleLeaf,
Gavelin
Justice. So we're here to ask you some questions because we're worried about your people.
You guys need to step out of it. Sorry. Goes back to eating an onion.
not taking this energy well, is he?
Not at all.
He's like
Not
falling
handling
apart.
Not handling.
StankleLeaf is like trying to balance everything.
So, in fact,
So much energy.
in fact, Hive Mind, StankleLeaf does not have an aroma specified for confused, but that's what is emanating right now. So confused.
What questions do you have for me?
Well, so we were talking with the Dr. Greg, and he had mentioned that the general energy of your town and the color scheme of your town wasn't always like this, and it wasn't until you stepped down and let Grayscale, a dragon, take over. And not that there's anything wrong with that, but the question is, what exactly led you to decide to retire?
And you see that Gallant just sighs and says,
I just got tired. I didn't quite see the point in doing anything anymore. Didn't seem to matter, so I decided to step down and just go into retirement. And now I sit on my porch and I watch the rain.
Yeah, does anyone have a UV lamp in their inventory? Because I think that would help.
Just need a little sad
And
lamp.
when did you start feeling this way, that everything you were doing was pointless and it had no meaning to it?
Oh, I don't remember. Sometime after that dragon moved into the cave up over there.
And so it was just a sudden onset feeling of depression and listlessness, or was it just more of a this has been something that had been building up before the dragon came?
he looks, you see he's racking his little bird brain, and he says,
I just woke up one morning and I didn't really feel like doing anything anymore.
I see.
Including having conversations this long. Now, if you would leave me alone.
Oh.
I need to get back to sorting my rock collection.
Oh, can I see?
he holds up one rock.
Oh no.
Andromeda, do you have anything? I mean, I feel like maybe.
My friend, let me tell you all a story. This reminds me of Sea Tackle in the 90s, where Hurt Propane was using his music to drench out the of the town. It depressed all of the ponies there. Maybe this is something similar. Would you, Mr. Gallant Griffin, would you like one of these gemstones? It is a rock, but it's also very shiny and has a light that burns bright inside that may help you with your sadness.
Oh, you're just gonna give this to me?
Well, yes, that's what friendship is. It's giving without wanting or needing receiving.
Oh, writes this down.
That's a good note.
Gallant takes the gem and he places it next to his rock, and he says,
Well, thank you. Now I will have to work twice as hard to organize my rock collection.
but he does seem a bit cheered by this
good.
rock.
Okay.
He says, this reminds me of that pony who showed up not too long ago saying that they wanted to help fix the town.
Pony?
Ridiculous. Nothing needs to be fixed.
Who was that?
Oh, I don't remember his name. He's somewhere over that way.
And he points off up the mountain a little bit.
What did this pony look like?
Brown coat, white mane, carrying a instrument of some sort, flashy cloak. Quite annoying, if you ask
cloak,
me.
you say.
Instrument.
May you say.
Runs up the mountain.
Yeah, we gotta go.
You guys,
Nice talking to you.
StankleLeaf is so excited to see any kind of like decisive energy, just like follows instantly, just full on follower.
Gavelin waves to you, Andromedo, as you leave, since you gave him the gem, and then you guys head up the hill. Yes, yes, Gavelin.
No,
Did you mean
gallant.
Gallant.
Yes.
Sorry,
Yes.
that's what I meant. Gallant waves to Andromedo, and then Gavelin had his
We just leave
hand up.
Gavelin.
Yes. So since it's rainy, I imagine there's maybe some mud. Are we able to maybe see tracks of someone that has recently run up the hill?
Pony tracks.
Pony
Sure.
tracks?
Yeah, you
Pony
see some
tracks.
pony tracks going up the hill, and in fact, you see these pony tracks, and you start to follow them. And as you go up the hill and come around a bend, you see that there's like a big tent that's been put up in this like clearing at the top of this level of the hill. A big like blue and pink tent with a little flag on top of it.
Cute.
Hello.
From inside the tent, you hear the sound of something falling over and like strings like being plucked, like maybe someone dropped a guitar. You know that
Oh.
sound. Discord.
Discord.
And you hear a voice say, "Hello? Who's up there?
We are.
Yeah.
It's us.
Who is we and who is us?
Some new friends.
Ho ho!" And you see a pony pokes their head out of the tent, and it is the brown-maned brown-coated white-maned pony that was mentioned by Gavelin. And
Gallant.
you
Gallant.
Gallant. Oh my gosh, names G Gavelin. And you see this by the leader of the Griffins, and you see this pony puts up their cloak above their head, or actually this pony beckons you forward and says, "Well, come inside, out of the rain."
Oh, I leave
Thank you.
my bucket outside the tent to continue filling with rain.
And as you all enter this tent, it is dry and nice and warm and dry inside, and you see that there are a bunch of benches that have been like placed out, and they're all in front of what looks to be a little makeshift stage that is at the very end of the tent.
Hello, what's your name?
travelers. Oh,
Hi
sorry,
there.
didn't mean to interrupt you.
What's your name?
Oh ho! I am a Telltale Spinner, the Bard Pony.
I'm gonna stop you right there. Are you perhaps acquainted with Woodheart the Kind?
Oh, I am indeed. Good pony, good pony. Do you know her?
As a matter of fact, yes, I do. My name is StankleLeaf the Inquisitive. I am child of Woodheart the Kind. And we, my friends and I, have come to the Foalgotten Realms to try to restore all the elements of harmony.
You wouldn't happen to also know Mysteria, would you?
Why, yes, we have met Mysteria.
Perfect. Oh, this is perfect. You were exactly who I've been waiting for, hoping for. And the Telltale Spinner looks around, and his eyes land on you, Andromedo, and he says, "You look familiar too. Do we know each other? Have we met?"
It's possible. I have met a lot of people. Everything's starting to seem more and more familiar as we go along on this quest.
Andromedo, a lot of people seem to be asking this question of you. And by a lot of people, I mean, like, this is another one of like 2 or 3.
Yeah.
We've only encountered that many, so it's there's a
think-
lot.
I think we have found the one thing that unites the people of this land. It's that Andromeda.
Oh my
is
gosh.
familiar.
I'm sure I'll think about it. In a moment, I'll be able to remember. But before I do, new friends, I'm so grateful that you are here because I am in desperate need of your help.
Oh.
Of course, anything we can do to help.
Wonderful. So, as I'm sure you've noticed, the town is horrible.
Oh my gosh, I'm so glad someone could say it so succinctly.
Right? It's just awful. You know, Mysteria sent me up here to try and help the Griffins and to save them from the dragon. And it's like, I'm just one pony. I've tried doing my one pony show, which is very good, by the way, but it didn't seem to do anything. Not a laugh, not a tear. I need...
You're using more than one trick, right? You're not just a one trick pony, are you?
Telltale Spinner looks offended. Why? My friend, I am offended by this. Of course, I'm not just a one-trick pony. I studied the works of the bard, the great bard, William Shakespeare.
Thank you.
If we could give friendship points to the game master, you would have them.
I think that Silth is not. This is not cute to Silth. So Silth is going to say, okay, so you are a walking Commedia dell'arte college, and when you walk into a room and tell everybody that they all are doing the wrong thing, they're not going to be receptive to it. So we would love your help with this, but if you're going to just come in and be poopy butts to everyone, no thank you.
Oh, well. I thought Mysteria would have sent some nicer ponies to come and help me here, but it seems like if you think you can do this by yourself, by all means.
Oh, no, that's not what I'm saying. No, that's not it.
Forgive us. It's been a very long day, and we just had a very excruciating encounter with some locals who were less than friendly, and so we might just still be a little bit on edge about things.
Which I would say we handled. Because
we did handle it.
What do you know about the Brundies?
Oh, just that the Brumbies are a gang that go around looting people and taking their items. They took one of my very favorite plays.
Oh dear. What was it called?
Yeah, what was the play called?
I hate you guys sometimes.
You brought it on yourself.
It wasn't Equus, was it?
No, it was not. I'm trying to think of a Shakespeare pun. King Bison Herd the Third. Hamlet, but with an actual ham.
It's called Piglet.
Romeo and Juliet.
All right.
Juliet, that's great.
Juliet, yeah.
Romeo and Juliet.
Oh yes, it's a play about a pony falling in love with a mule, and they're two different families. And
there it is.
Rodeo and Juliet.
Rodeo and
Juliet.
Yeah.
We did it together, y'all.
Very good. Friendship
Teamwork.
Point. Friendship point to Star Whistle.
Which will be viewable to the Kansas City area in 2022 at the Kansas City Fringe Festival.
Kate also just said Cyrano de Poniac.
Yes!
Get it.
Also, thank you for subscribing, Kate. So yeah, Telltale Spinner lists off a bunch of really great plays that he liked. And then he says, look, we could talk shop all day, but here is the deal. These griffins are very, very sad, and they need something to cheer them up. I've been trying my best to do it on my own, but whatever this is that's causing them to be so down and so gloomy, it's more than I can fix on my own. So I need you to help me put on the best show that Griffinloft has seen in all of the Foalgotten Realms ever.
Cut. So we think that doing more theater is going to help?
Well, of course. Theater and music and dance is the best way to spread laughter and joy.
Has the theater, music, or dance helped so far at all? Have you seen any improvement from the theater?
No, not yet. But Mysteria sent me here because she thought that I would be able to help the Griffins, and so I trust that her belief in me was not ill put.
But should we maybe adjust our approach if the recent endeavors haven't been successful?
Well, what are you
suggesting?
It's
a fair point.
How do you feel about entertaining a dragon?
What if we get the Griffins to join in?
Oh, well, those are definitely
and have them participate. If anything works, it's audience participation.
Audience participation always gets them on your side.
We could do an improv workshop.
Improv workshops fix everything.
Everyone loves improv, even corporate people who don't like being put in strange, impulsive situations.
It's so true.
Well,
it never goes wrong.
I'm open to workshopping this. Obviously, if you were sent here by Mysteria, then she thinks that you're capable too, so I've done my best. What do you think we should do next? Do you want to talk to the dragon? You want to go talk to the dragon?
Can I? Is there?
Have you talked to the dragon?
No, it was a dragon.
Fair point. Is
My
there anything in my
mane
book
is
about
too beautiful.
grayscale?
Ooh, okay, yeah, let's see. So, Gavelin has a book about the history of the Foalgotten Realms. Let's see, Gavelin, that you flip to the part about dragons.
Right.
And dragons in the book, it's very similar to D&D, in which dragons are all different colors and like certain personality traits are associated with different like colors of dragon, like red, blue, green, yellow, and whatnot. And it says at the very bottom that some very unfortunate dragons are born with gray scales, and these dragons are the worst to deal with because they are just so awful to be around.
All right, so I close the book and I look at the group and I say, it's not great.
Well, let's see now.
Sometimes you can't trust a book by its cover or its inner pages or its content.
Sometimes you have to judge it by its cover.
I really think that we should go and try to approach this dragon, but I think that we are going to need to have several plans.
Is there a way for us to observe the dragon without interacting with it? I
gave away my telescope this morning for friendship.
Oh darn it, that's right.
Well, I mean, you could go up to the cave.
Okay. And StankleLeaf takes off.
I'm down.
And canonically, the Gavelin, you look to see like who the book was written by, and it looks like the book you have was written by ponies, who maybe don't know everything about actual dragons.
That is a fair point. Back in Ponyville, doesn't the princess have a friend that's a dragon?
She does, named Spike, and he's really cool.
Yeah, we love Spike.
That is something we should be aware of of who writes the history and being able to see it.
Sometimes it can be a bit skewed.
It can be a bit skewed depending on who wrote the book. So I should take everything written here with a grain of salt and seek to learn a little bit more before I jump to conclusions.
Gavelin, maybe
Yes?
you could edit the book and you could update it with the right information.
That is
Lucky
a swell
charm.
idea.
That is an excellent idea. Now I just need a pen.
Meanwhile,
I have a pen.
Oh, thank you.
Digga-da. Just in case you had forgotten, StankleLeaf is not anywhere to be found by this
I'm
point.
there too. I'm with StankleLeaf.
And the longer you stay here talking, the further StankleLeaf will be away from you.
Okay. Guess we should run after.
So yeah, you all run up the hill some more, and you find yourselves outside of a big, dark, scary cave.
And StankleLeaf has illuminated their like amethyst horn and is trying to glow gently into the cave.
You can see a little bit in front of you, StankleLeaf, not all the way. It looks like a dark, kind of like wet cave. You don't see anything immediately near the front of it, but it looks like it does go further back.
I would like to light up my lamp, please.
You do, and now you can see a little bit better, and you can see that there's a tunnel that goes further and deeper into the mountain.
And now I want to proceed very cautiously.
Okay. Does everybody follow?
Yeah.
All right, you guys go deeper into the cave. You hear the drip, drip, drip of like stalactites, of water coming down stalactites as you walk through. And as you get closer into the cave, you start to the cave, like the tunnel starts to get a little bit wider, a little bit bigger, and then it curves off to the right. And as you turn around the corner, you see that there's like a big open chamber with like different levels in it. It looks like there's some kind of like glowing stones up at the very top of the cave that illuminate the room, so that maybe like, oh, let's say that the stones are glowing with like a silver fire. So the cave is illuminated. It doesn't look like there's very much in here at all, except for over in the corner, you see a big, let's say like about the size of like 5 ponies. Like if you were all gonna like make a pyramid together of your little pony bodies, it would be about that size. There's a figure curled up over on the far wall.
And now StankleLeaf knows one of the acts that we need in our pony show in the tent, and that's to make a pyramid.
If we're gonna do a pony show, we need a dog too, though.
That's gonna be on you to get that, StankleLeaf.
And -1 friendship. No.
Like you didn't technically curse, but it hurt us like you cursed.
Yeah, it was still awful.
Alex Pony Hamilton. Oh, I love that. Alex Pony. Sorry, that's in the chat. Alex
Yeah,
Pony
chat's
Hamilton.
strong.
They are. You're doing great.
Really fun.
You see, there's a figure curled up in the corner, not unmoving. What do you do?
Maybe we should come back when they're awake.
Or we can wake them up.
Yeah, we can wake them up.
And StankleLeaf, just holding their lamp, trots up.
No, StankleLeaf. Hey, StankleLeaf.
I'm gonna grab him with my lasso.
No, what? No, it'll be really good. No, hold on, guys.
I like the idea that StankleLeaf acts like my puppy when I'm trying to sleep in the morning, and it's just like jumping around on the dragon, like.
Do you resist Star Whistle trying to use her lasso to pull you back, StankleLeaf?
Well, no, I wouldn't say resist, but I think if I start to feel like resistance in that way, StankleLeaf would
dog at the end of the leash, just
exactly. StankleLeaf would like to use their telekinesis to try to raise the dragon's tail up just gently and drop it down to see if it's, it's like when you raise an arm and you drop it to see if like the person's actually asleep in a movie. Yeah, it's one of those.
Or if the dragon's just pretending in its own house.
Yeah, totally.
I just be asleep, they'll go away.
You do that. You do that, StankleLeaf, and you see that the figure shifts, and you see a long, skinny neck rise up, and you see that the dragon lets out a huge yawn, and it looks over its shoulder at you, and it opens, and you see it's looking at you with like big yellow eyes, and it says, "What do you want?"
Man, yawns are contagious, right?
Mm-hmm.
So my name is StankleLeaf the Inquisitive, and I wanted to know, why is everyone in Griffinloft so gray? Mr. Grayscale? Or Mrs.? Or
Professor Grayscale.
Non-binary? Grayscale?
Grayscale, he, him, or he, they.
Thank you.
I'm pretty down with anything.
That's nice.
I don't know anything about the Griffins in Griffinloft.
How long have you been here?
I thought you were the leader.
They told us you were in charge.
Oh, yeah. Oh, I guess I am, since I'm like big and strong and since I'm like a dragon and all. But I don't really go down there. I don't really know any of those griffins. And you see that they shift and they kind of reposition themselves. And now they're laying down facing you, like with their long necks stretched out on the cave floor. So, again, like, why are you here?
Oh, it seems like somebody accidentally cast a pall over the town. I think it was you. What are your thoughts on moving to another location?
And we're not blaming you.
No, we're not
blaming
you at all.
Super. Yeah, it was definitely like
we're just asking if you would happen to know anything about an infectious listlessness that would happen that you've heard of that may affect an entire town.
Does that happen to you a lot?
Or have you heard of something like that happening?
What are your relationships like?
That's a lot of questions. I don't remember them all. What was your question again?
Are you contagious?
Grayscale furrows their brows at that, and they say, "That's what the griffins, or that's what the dragons back at home used to always say. They didn't want to get my cooties.
Oh.
Are you here to make fun of me like all the others?"
No,
Now
absolutely
now
not.
they're standing up.
Oh.
That is a terrible thing for friends to say to one another. I'm sure you don't have cooties. You just seem a little gray.
I don't have cooties, and I don't have friends.
And you see that the dragon is getting he's getting upset now, and the wings on their back flap a little bit, and they say, "If you're just gonna make fun of me like all the others, get out of my cave." And they just kind of bellow at you, and all of you are pushed back against the wall as the dragon looms over you. And that is where we will end our stream today.
Oh, no.
Nice.
He's so aggressive today.
Awesome, you guys. Great work, every pony.
Yay.
I want to award some friendship points. Bradley, if I didn't give this to you already, a friendship point for giving a gem to the leader of the town, whose name I keep getting wrong.
Gallant.
Gallant. I know that I gave one to Rebecca and to Kelsey and to Steven. Andy, I want to give you a friendship point for I want to give you a friendship point for remembering to use your book and leaning into your personality trait of being really studious and thoughtful.
Right.
So everybody gets a friendship
Studying
point
is
today.
cool, y'all.
Yeah.
It's cool. Awesome, you guys. So thank you everybody who tuned in for this stream today. We're gonna come back next week, same time, same place, and we'll figure out if our ponies are able to help the griffins or to help Grayscale the dragon. Before we end our stream today, I want to thank everybody for coming. Thank you to Justin for helping us produce this, make this possible, moderating the chat. We love that. Thank you to all of our players, and thank you to you, the viewer who tuned in. We are now going to raid another person on Twitch. I believe who we are going to raid is Merfeather. So if you want to stick around, you don't have to do anything. You can just leave your Twitch up, and we'll all pop on over there and say hi to them and give them some love. If you've never done a raid before, it's it's not about us going in there and talking about ourselves. We just want to go in there and show some support, so show some friendship.
Friendship is magic.
Friendship
We got-
is magic.
We got raided, didn't we?
Did
Yeah,
we
we
get
got
rated?
We did.
Yeah,
We did. We did.
Gosh,
Hotness
I didn't
rated.
even notice.
We got rated and
Hotness.
hosted.
Hotness, if you're still here, thank you so much. I so appreciate it. Oh my gosh, I was so focused on DMing that I didn't even notice that. Thank you everyone in the chat who's been here today. Thank you to everyone who subscribed. Justin, we are ready to raid our new friend. So thank you every pony, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.